And we bring you to Spartan Gymnasium for the third and final day of the 50th annual Glacier's Edge. And coming up for you, we have the championship game of this tournament here in Emporia. It'll be the 6th ranked Lady Spartans of Emporia taking on the 8th ranked in 6A Lady Tigers of Blue Valley. For Emporia, they're coming off the overtime win, a hard-fought one against Derby last night. A game they won 61-53 in OT without holding a lead until the 4th quarter from a corner 3 from Lexi DeWitt. And a game they were down 11 at halftime. But it was a hard-fought win. We'll see how the Spartans can make that quick turnaround here, as it's around 2:30 p.m. right now. And that game did not get over until the early part of the 10 o'clock hour last night. So we'll see if Emporia can come through with the same energy after playing some extra basketball and just playing in a high-intensity game like that. It gets your heart rate up. When you look at Blue Valley, they beat Highland Park yesterday 62-46 to move on to this championship round as well. Averaging 56 points a game compared to the Emporia 52, but Emporia on average only gives up 35 a game compared to the Blue Valley 49. And as far as common opponents, Emporia played Manhattan along with Blue Valley. Both played Manhattan at home. Emporia got the win over Manhattan 52-41 just a couple of weeks ago, and Blue Valley got the win over Manhattan. Now we'll take a quick break, and when we come back with Spartan Basketball on E-Town Sports Network. back in Emporia, ready for tip-off. Here are your starting lineups. Starting off for Blue Valley, junior number 10, Alina Goldstein, freshman number 11, Amelia Prochnow, junior number 23, Avery Bergeson, senior number 24, Jaden Wooten, and junior number 45, Layla Barnes. For the Spartans, senior number 2, Ryan Peak, senior number 3, Addie Kermer, senior number 5, Emil Bennett, senior number 10, Alexi DeWitt, and senior number 24, Alexa Shively. So ready to get underway. Again, Emporia coming off the high-intensity game yesterday. We'll see if that helps or hurts as we are ready to start the championship of this year's Glacier's Edge. It will be Barnes and Peak facing off for the tip. Barnes at 6'1", Peak at 5'10". And we're underway. Quick tip into Amelia Prochnow for Blue Valley. Now she takes a deep three right out the gate. No good. Rebound, Alexa Shively. And Emporia gets a fast break going right out the gate. Bennett slows down, and she gets called for the travel. Quick start to this game. And Emporia is going to come out with a press. We saw this a lot in the second half yesterday. That's what allowed them to get on a run and make the comeback versus Derby. We didn't see much in the first half, though. Now the pressure falls back a little bit. Prochnow will set it up for Blue Valley. Gets it off Bergeson. Bergeson up top, gets it over Goldstein. Blue Valley still kind of setting things up. Now Wooten, she takes a deep three. That one's good. Blue Valley jumps up 3-0, but Derby did the same thing yesterday with a three early in the game. So we'll see how Emporia responds. Kermer drives, spins, kicks off Shively, and Shively fouled by Prochnow, trying to get the pass off to Peak with 7:09 to play in the first quarter. It'll be a sideline inbound. Bennett gets it off to Shively, and it's right back to Bennett, and Emporia will set things up. Down 3-0 in the first minute of the ball game. Shively scanning, finds Peak. Pump fake from the mid-range. Now short corner shot. Good. Nothing but net from Emil Bennett. She's on the board. 3-2 our score. Prochnow drives quickly. No good. Emporia fast break up to DeWitt. And slowed back down. Bennett swings it now. Kermer, her deep three is good. A deep three from Addie Kermer. She scored 30 yesterday without making a single three. She hits her first one she takes tonight to give Emporia the 5-3 lead on a short 5-0 run. Alexis Shively picks up the foul going back the other way. 6:25 to go in the first quarter. And now pass over the top into Barnes. She caught it, but her pass back out to Prochnow stolen. And Kermer takes it herself. Good. Addie Kermer has 5 early. And it's a 7-2 Emporia lead, or 7-3 Emporia lead, a 7-0 run after the three-pointer from Wooten, who puts up her floater and is blocked. Kermer brings down the other way, now drives, puts up another one, no good. Couldn't get it over Bergeson. Layla Barnes rebound, gets it over Prochnow. Prochnow pushing up 2-on-2, drives in on Bennett. Oh, and they call Bennett for a block. 5:43 left to go in the first quarter. Second team foul of the quarter for the Spartans. Wooten will look to inbound, and she gets it right in to Barnes quickly, who lays it up and in to end a 7-0 Emporia run. 7-5 our score. Deep pass from Bennett. DeWitt open three. Good! Emporia on fire in the early stages. The opposite of what we saw yesterday versus Derby. It's 10-5 Spartans. Bergeson kicks off to Goldstein, back up, Barnes up top, and it goes right back to Bergeson. A lot of movement for Blue Valley. Offensively, Wooten from the wing now takes a couple of jab steps, now drives in, and a great drive, couldn't finish it. Emil Bennett rebound, pushing it the other way. Corner, Peak, kicks right off over to Bennett on the wing. Now DeWitt, Shively in the corner. Back up Lexi DeWitt. Peak takes a long two, it's good! To make it 12-5, Ryan Peak, and we've got a Blue Valley timeout. Crowd loves it. Emporia fell down 3-0 early, then a 12-2 run to take a 12-5 lead. We'll take the timeout with them on E-Town Sports Network. You're watching Spartan basketball. Emporia continuing to bring pressure to Blue Valley. Proc now pushes quickly through the pressure, lays it up, no good. And we're gonna get a jump ball on the rebound, meaning it's back to Emporia basketball. Jaden Wooten hit a big three from deep for Blue Valley to start the game off, but since then, it's been all Emporia. 12-2 Lady Spartan run has them up 12-5. Here as we're just short of the halfway mark in the first quarter. Kermer, behind the back dribble, kicks off to Witt. A second three, no good. Bennett gets the rebound. Another chance for the Spartans. Kermer, top of the key three, off the front iron. And Wooten has it going the other way, pushing it quickly. Blue Valley tried to kick it off to Barnes, and it's out of bounds, and still Blue Valley basketball. Coach Dorsey trying to plead her case that no one on the Emporia side touched it. But it stays with the Lady Tigers. Wooten will inbound from the baseline. Gets it in. Proc now spinning and draws a foul on the way up. Amelia Proc now will go to the free throw line. 4-2. First one on the way, in and out. Second one, nothing but net. 12-6. Kermer driving, working around Wooten, tried to kick it off. Peak, that pass stolen, and Wooten lost it out of bounds though. It goes right back to the Spartans. And Addison Gutierrez will check in now for Emil Bennett. We've yet to see any subs from Blue Valley. Kermer gets in, Peak. Drives across the free throw line. Baker pump faked the long two. Now it's Peak up top. Baker thought about it. Corner, Lexi DeWitt. Open three. Good. Lexi DeWitt. Another big three. She's got 6, a 57% three-point shooter, and she's showing it early in this game. And now Proc now drives in. Fades away. No good. Kermer rebound. Behind the back now. Kicks off Baker. Gets it over Peak, corner Gutierrez, back up top to it. Kermer spins, and they get Kermer for a carry on the spin move. Kyla Herfkins enters the game for Emporia. She takes the place of Ryan Peak. .257 to go in the first quarter. 15-6 Spartan lead and the championship game of this year's Glacier's Edge. Goldstein kicks it off to Barnes. top Bergeson. And they're going to get an offensive foul down low. And it's on Proc now. Shiley checks back in for Emporia. Comes in for Gutierrez. The Spartans lead at 15-6. It's been all Emporia since the Jaden Wooten 3 to open up the game. And now DeWitt drives in and draws a foul. DeWitt will go to the free throw line. She already has 6, leading the way for the Spartans. Shoots 77% from the charity stripe. First one rolled around a couple of times, couldn't find a way in. And Bennett checks in for Baker. Now we have our first substitution for Blue Valley. It's Lucy Kennedy. She checked in for Jaden Wooten as the second free throw does go for Lexi DeWitt. And now deep pass out of the press from Emporia. Doesn't go. Herfkins rebounds. And Blue Valley still struggling offensively. Bennett drives, kicks out DeWitt. Got it out, Kermer. Her 3 off the mark. Wooten and Kennedy both fought for the rebound. They realize same team. Now Wooten pushes down quickly, gets it off Barnes. A good find. And Layla Barnes puts it through for the Tigers. 16-8. Minute 50 left in the first quarter of this ball game. Bennett navigating. Now back up Kermer. She'll set it up. The handoff to Bennett. Now a pass over to DeWitt on the wing. And now a good cut inside to Herfkins, and she draws the foul. On the way up, Kyla Herfkins will go to the free throw line. Avery Bergeson picks up her first foul for Blue Valley. First one's off the back iron. Ashley Bergeson checks in for Layla Barnes. Second one does go. 17-8. Kyla Herfkins on the board for the Spartans. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Wooten trying to set it up for Blue Valley. Gets it off Goldstein. Goldstein inside, and it's off the foot of Wooten. And another Blue Valley turnover. Spartan defense looking a lot like the second half of that Derby game. Just making it a very not fun time for any opposing offense. Bennett off to DeWitt. Now Bennett, her deep 3, no good, and out of bounds. Blue Valley basketball. Now Bergeson looking to get it in. It's over the head of Kennedy. And now 2 Emporia players run into each other. It's Bennett and Herfkins, but Bennett's still able to come up with it. Emporia forces another turnover. .39 to play in quarter number 1. Baker, takes the screen from Shively, kicks back out. And Shively sets it up to try and get the last shot. Blue Valley will come up, give some pressure, not let Emporia completely run it out. Down to 20. Now down to 12. Bennett's still hanging on to it. Takes a screen from Herfkins. Drives. Goes in left-handed. Kicks out. Baker. 3 at the end of the quarter. No good. And Blue Valley rebounds. No DP at the end of the quarter. But the Spartans lead it 25% of the way through this game. 17-8. Emporia leading in the championship game of this Glacier's Edge. We'll bring you back for second half coverage when we come back on E-Town Sports Network. A quarter of the way through this ball game here, and Emporia leads at 17-8. And it'll be Blue Valley basketball to start the second quarter off. Wooten hands off, and now we get an offensive foul on Wooten. Shively the one who draws it. And still a lot of momentum with Emporia. Kermer bringing it up. It's over Bennett inside Peak. Peak kicks out. Kermer, three. No. Second chance. And Kermer lost it trying to go up from the elbow. Now a deep pass for Blue Valley. Into Kennedy it goes. 17-10. Lucy Kennedy gets her first points of the game for the Tigers. Corey, good ball movement. Now Bennett spinning. Kicks it out to Witt. Peak drives through the traffic. No good. Back the other way, and another good find for Blue Valley, and they've got this one down to 5. It's Alina Goldstein. Now Emporia got to settle down a little bit. Short 4-0 Blue Valley run to start the second quarter. With 6:45 until halftime. Kermer, it's out. Peak drives. DeWitt, top of the key, her three. Rolled out, and it's going to be an over-the-back call, though, on Ashley Bergensen. So, Bennett looking for the inbound. Peak, another long two from Ryan Peak, good. She's hit two two-pointers from right on the three-point line. 19-12 Spartans. Ashley Bergensen over to Wooten. Wooten takes another deep three. She hit one at the start of the game. That one doesn't go. And now, good fast break for Emporia. DeWitt lays it up and in. She has 9 already. Wooten trying to drive quickly, and they attack Shively with a foul. And Caroline Tenpenny. Caroline Tenpenny checks in for Blue Valley. Entering the game for the first time, and she hits Barnes deep over the top. Couldn't lay it in over Shively. Gets her own rebound. Doesn't go again on the putback. And Kermer pushes it the other way. 21-12 Emporia lead. Elbows Baker. Finds Kermer on a cut. Kicks out Peak. Another long two. No good. And Blue Valley rebound. Another deep pass. Just cherry picking for Blue Valley, but it's worked. They've got 6 points off of it in this quarter. 21-14 football score. 5:15 left in the first half. Baker looking. Peak finds Bennett, and we got an offensive foul down low. It's on Tegan Baker. Lexi DeWitt. It's back in the game for Alexa Shively. And Blue Valley will bring it up. Down 7. Wooten gets it off Timpany. Timpany driving around. Hits Wooten, and now we've got a push off, and they're going to call it on Lexi DeWitt. So 3 fouls in the first little over 3 minutes of the second quarter. And now good find on the cut from Wooten. She puts it in and count the bucket, with the foul. 21-16, and Wooten can cut the Emporia lead down to 4. It was a 9-point lead at halftime, or at the end of the first quarter. And the free throw's good. 21-17, 4:45 left in the first half. Bennett, right-handed drive, now swing. Back up top, Bennett. Kicks out to Witt. Hands off Baker. Good ball movement from Emporia. DeWitt kicking out. Still good ball movement. And another kick out. Emporia just continuing to move it around. And now Bennett takes a 3. It's no good. Jaden Wooten rebound. And another deep cherry-picking pass for Blue Valley into Kennedy. She missed the shot. And DeWitt has it going the other way, trying to push it back. Backside, gets it to Kermer. Mid-range shot, no good. And halfway through the second quarter, still a 21-17 Spartan lead. Blue Valley has gotten a lot of deep passes inside on fast breaks. That's supposed to do a lot of their points in this second quarter to get it back down to 4. Now Bergeson in trouble down low on the baseline. Bennett steals it and makes a great save. And Kermer spinning, driving, floater, no good. Wooten will slow it down for the Tigers. And now Bergeson up top in trouble. Over to Barnes. Wooten scanning. Under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Now Wooten drives. Euro step. Kicks off Kennedy. Now it's over Barnes, and Barnes blocked. Herfkins, Gutierrez, and Shively check in for Emporia. (21-17) our score, 2:40 left in the half. Gutierrez out Herfkins. Now Kermer takes a contested 3 off the front of the rim. Emporia was on fire to start the game off from 3. They haven't hit one in a minute. Wooten over Avery Bergeson. Trying to find someone, gets it right back over to Wooten. DeWitt giving her a tough time on defense. Now she tries to dribble through, and they get a block down low on the floor. But inevitably doesn't matter, as Tigers are in the bonus. Wooten will go to the free throw line. And the first one good. Emporia lead down to a possession. Down to 3 points. 1 point. At the end of the first quarter, it was a 9-point lead. Second one, in and out. We'll see what answer Emporia has. But it's been a 6-0 Blue Valley run. 21-18. Got it right back to a close one again. Do it. It's over Gutierrez. Bennett now takes a drive in, floats it up, no good. A fight for the rebound, physical play, nothing called. Wooten moving the fast break, tried to kick it off, and just tried to kick off the pass went errant, but they called a late foul with just over 90 seconds to play in the first half. Shively picks up the foul. That's her third foul early in this game. She's a big part of the defense of this Emporia team, and she put some points up yesterday too before fouling out yesterday as well. Wooten now from the line. Swish. 21-19. Second one on the way. Good. 20-21. The lead is down to 1. Emporia's had the lead ever since they grabbed it from Blue Valley early in the game. Blue Valley hit a 3 early, then Emporia had a big run of their own to answer it. And since then, they've held the lead with a minute 15 to go in half number 1. Right now, the Spartans have had no answer. A 7-0 Blue Valley run. Now Bennett drives. Good pass out to Herfkins. Corner, no good. Wooten brings up. That time Emporia is there on the backside to keep the cherry pick from him, but it doesn't matter. Jaden Wooten, what a first half she's having, and she gives the lead to Blue Valley. Gutierrez long 2. It's good. A big answer for the Spartans. They finally end the run and take the lead right back, 23-22. And they're going to get the foul on Tegan Baker. So Wooten will go back to the line again. Clearly fatigued. She's scored a lot for this Blue Valley team early. First one on the way and good. Donatus right back up at 23. Second one from Wooten is good. And lead goes right back to Blue Valley, 24-23. .40 seconds to go in the first half. Bennett takes a screen from Herfkins, dribbles up, gets it over Gutierrez. Now Kermer kicks off Herfkins again. DeWitt driving around. 20 to go. And Bennett will try and hold it up top. Now down to 10. Kermer will work it up top. And kicks out from the baseline. And no good. And Gutierrez tried to put it up at the buzzer. Well, on the putback, but it didn't go. And so we've reached halftime, and Blue Valley has stormed back to take the lead on Emporia, 24-23. Obviously, though, for the Spartans, that's nothing. They came back from down 11 on Derby yesterday. Right now, they trail by 1 against the number 8 team in 6A in the championship game of the Glacier's Edge. Leading the way for Emporia was Lexi DeWitt with 9. Addie Kermer had 5. Ryan Peak 4. 2 from Addison Gutierrez and 1 from Kyla Herkins. So that does it for the first half. We'll take a quick break and then bring you second half action when we come back on E-Town Sports Network. Well, we return to Emporia for the championship game of the Glacier's Edge, a game that seemed like it was in the hands of the Lady Spartans when we got started here early, but then quickly it has shifted, and with a big Blue Valley second quarter, they have taken the lead 24-23. They're up by, Emporia was up by 9 at the end of the first, but Blue Valley just got a lot of fast break points, and Jaden Wooten had a big second quarter, and they just had a big first half overall for Blue Valley. For Emporia, it's been Lexi do it with 9, but Addie Kermer has 5. But in the second quarter, the offense of the Spartans really got shut down. So it was a 17-8 game, and then Emporia got held to just 6 points in the second quarter. So we'll see what plans Coach Dorsey has at a halftime. Obviously, Emporia was down 11 yesterday, still came back and won. So they're going to get the ball to start the second half here. And get things going. Try and maybe steal some of that momentum back that they had early on in this ball game. And just see what answers they have for the fast break from Blue Valley, because that's what killed them in the second quarter. And Blue Valley would just have someone back deep after the Emporia shot, and they just cherry picked and got those points down deep. Emporia had someone go down a little towards the end of the first half to try and stop it a little bit, but still had some trouble. But now here we go, second half underway. Kermer will inbound to Bennett. And it's looking like somewhat of a zone look from Blue Valley. Now DeWitt looks over Kermer, corner Shively. Off DeWitt, Bennett in the corner again. We're continuing to move the ball around. They've just struggled to find a lot of open stuff since the end of that first quarter. Long possession, already been 50 seconds for the Spartans. Just holding on to it. Making Blue Valley move. Now Bennett from the wing. Dribbles right back out, and now try to get it inside. Wooten has it going the other way, 2-on-1. She takes it herself, and Emil Bennett took the charge. Big charge there from Emil Bennett. She took all of that one to give it right back to Emporia on the 2-on-1. Wooten decided to keep it herself, ended up being the wrong decision. Here, a minute 20 in to the third quarter. Now DeWitt finds an open. Pico puts it in, plus the foul. Ryan Peak is a little slow to get up. She has 6 on the night. She's able to get up, and she'll go to the free throw line. 2 free throws. And it's good. Sorry, for 1 free throw, it's good. 7 points on the day for Peak. Now, Prochnow will bring it up for the Tigers. Over Bergeson. Bergeson looking, finds Wooten. She drives in left-handed, up and good, and she has an and one of her own to answer Emporia and knot us up at 26, at least for the time being. First one on the way from Wooten is good. And 27-26, right back to a Blue Valley lead. Bennett holds it on the wing. Gets it over Shively. Now Kermer back across to DeWitt. 3 off the mark. Own rebound for DeWitt. Put back, no. Still fighting for the ball. And it's Ashley Bergeson who ended up coming up with it. Now Jaden Wooten drives, kicks out Prochnow. Prochnow's drive almost poked out by DeWitt. Now it's a cross-court pass. Goldstein set things up for Blue Valley. Goldstein over Prochnow, working on Shively, and they tack Shively with her 4th foul. So Alexa Shively already with 4 early in the 3rd quarter. That's a big blow for Emporia. Now Wooten gets it in and gets the pass right back. Now drives in, kicks out. Prochnow open 3, off the mark. Tegan Baker rebounds. Emporia fast break, intercepted by Wooten. Going the other way, pulls up from the free throw line and in. Blue Valley has a 3-point lead, tied for the largest of the game. Largest it was since it was 3-0. Kermer now an answer. Nothing but net. Addie Kermer with 8 points on the game and knots it right back up at 29. .4:30 left in the 3rd. Wooten drives, spins, lays it in. A great drive from Jaden Wooten. He is doing it all for Blue Valley. But slow to get back. It gives Emporia numbers. Peak goes up with it and draws a foul. Ryan Peak will step up to the charity stripe. Peaks first, crawls in to make it 31-30. Charity has 8. Second one, nothing but net. 31-31. Prochnow will slow down for Blue Valley. Avery Bergeson gets it off. Prochnow. Right back up, Bergeson. Goldstein. Now it's Wooten. Wooten drives, and another good drive. Just couldn't quite finish it off that time. And it goes out of bounds off of Ashley Bergeson. 3:42 to go in the 3rd, and Emporia will have it going right back. And Emporia pushing up again with Wooten slow to get back. Wooten's been fatigued, rightfully so. Now Peak turns around and knocks it in. 11 points for Ryan Peak. And now a Prochnow drive. She gets it in, plus a foul. Back and forth here at EHS. Now Prochnow will go to line to try to give Blue Valley a lead. Jaden Wooten will come out of the game for Blue Valley. Wooten left the game for Blue Valley and ran out of the court as Layla Barnes checks back in. Free throw good from Prochnow to make it 34-33 Blue Valley. Now, see what Emporia can do down 1. They get it in Peak. She already has 11. She turns around, puts that one up, no good. Lucy Kennedy rebound for Blue Valley. Her baseball flash deflected by Kermer, and now DeWitt couldn't quite hold it in, but it goes out of bounds off of Blue Valley. At least with the original signal. Blue Valley trying to argue the call. Stays with Emporia. Bennett into DeWitt, top of the key. DeWitt 3 off the front iron. Blue Valley couldn't haul in the rebound. It'll be another second chance for the Spartans. 2:51 left in the third quarter. Tenpenny checks in the game for Kennedy. We still haven't seen Jaden Wooten return to the court. Now DeWitt kicks off. Baker. Bennett. Slowing it down for the Spartans. 2:35 to play until we hit the fourth. 34-33. Blue Valley leads it. Kermer spins around, put it up, no good. Prochnow moves it quick, and now Wooten is back on the court and at the scorer's table for Blue Valley. Barnes up top. Trying to find someone. And they get the 5-second call. Barnes couldn't find anyone. And 2:07 to go in the third. A big 5-second call forced from Emporia. Now Emporia will set it up. Inside, Peak goes around the rim and in. Ryan Peak with 13. She's having a huge third quarter. Wooten pass off Barnes. It's good. Back and forth once again. 36-35. Tigers lead. Now DeWitt kicks off Bennett, and they get a foul on Prochnow. With 1:36 to go. In quarter number 3. Emil Bennett will inbound from the baseline. Looking, and a miscommunication between her and Addie Kermer. The Spartans keep it though. Coach Dorsey wants a timeout. We'll take it with him on E-Town Sports Network. You're watching Spartan basketball. And now corner Barnes, she takes a 3, and it's good. The answer for Blue Valley. 39-38, fast game. Gutierrez, top of the key, Kermer. Wing is Bennett. Now Kermer. Gets it right back over Emil Bennett. 10 seconds. in the quarter. And now Peak, 3, in and out. And that will conclude the third quarter. Blue Valley, 1 point lead, just right where we left off at halftime, 39-38. Blue Valley leads it. We'll take a quick break for the fourth quarter, and then we'll be right back to bring you fourth quarter action at Spartan Gymnasium. Return to Emporia for a game that has been about as back and forth can get. 39-38. Blue Valley leads the ball game, and will have the ball to start off the final 25% of the game. It will be Wooten who's had quite the game for Blue Valley. Bringing it up. Now they get it to her inside, and she draws a DeWitt foul. Alexi picks up her third foul of the game. Oh, baseline inbound for Blue Valley, stolen. Alexis Shively. Now Emporia. Kermer, 3, bullseye! To give Emporia the lead right back, 41-39. 11 points for Addie Kermer, coming off a 30-point performance last night. Now Wooten, her 3 for the answer. Doesn't go. Peak rebounds. Gives it off to Shilu, gives it off to Bennett. Kermer swung to DeWitt to Bennett. Bennett navigates things. Gets it over to Kermer, just inside the 3-point line. Now Peak on the wing. Shively from the elbow, kicks out. Kermer takes another one. A heat check won't go. Wooten, fast break for Blue Valley. She's got numbers. Instead, she takes a Euro step and lays it in to tie us right back up. 41-41. Now Emporia moving quickly. Kick off Peak. Her shot good. 43-41. A track meet here in Emporia. 43-41. 6:30 to play. And now a beautiful find on the cut. Avery Bergeson puts it through. Tied up at 43. Bennett slows it down. Now Shively. Working on Bergeson. Gets it into Peak. Now Shively shoots a 3. It's no good. And she tried to fight to get the rebound back. Couldn't quite get it. Blue Valley will have it now in a 43-43 ball game. So Wooten will bring it up slowly for Blue Valley. And now Kennedy off to Wooten. Wooten drive, kicks out, good no look, pass to Bergeson. Her 3-pointer won't go from the corner, and it's out of bounds. Emporia basketball. So the crowd noise helps out the Spartan defense. As now Amelia Prochnow will return for Blue Valley, taking the place of Alina Goldstein. So still a tie ball game with 5:30 to go. And Baker from the corner gives it off. Peak. Now Baker's three. No good. Shively gets another opportunity for Emporia. And DeWitt kicks out Peak. Pump fakes. Short corner. Good. Ryan Peak. What a game she is having. And she makes it 45-43. She has 17 points. Huge game. Normally averages 7 a game. Now a pass inside Barnes. She lays it in. And Blue Valley continued to have an answer every time Emporia takes the lead and vice versa. Peak is off Baker. Now Bennett over DeWitt. A DeWitt drive through traffic won't go, and it goes off of her leg and out of bounds. Blue Valley basketball. Herfkins checks in for Peak. And Kermer checks in for Baker. 4:30 to go in regulation. And now a pass over the top. Moon tried to get over the top to Proc now. But Bennett was right there to knock it away out of bounds. And now Blue Valley will inbound from the baseline. Corner, Kennedy, three, no good. Kermer going the other way. Deep pass. And now Bennett contested three. It's off. Shiley gets another offensive board. DeWitt, her three does go. 48-45. Lexi DeWitt with 15 on the day. Gives Emporia a 3-point lead, 48-45. Halfway through the fourth quarter. And now we get an offensive foul down low. Crowd loves it. 3:55 to play. Foul is on Barnes. Peak and Baker return for Emporia. They take the place of Herfkins and Bennett. Goldstein takes the place of Kennedy for Blue Valley. Now Emporia a chance to maybe take a 2-possession lead back. It's been back and forth ever since Blue Valley got it close at the end of the first half. Now a Kermer pump fake drive, good. 50-45. 13 points for Addie Kermer. 3:30 to go. Proc now over Barnes. She almost lost it. Able to hold on. It's over Goldstein. Now Wooten trying to find something for her team. She's done a lot for it. Now tries to get over the top. Shively's there. Kermer fast break. Lays it up good, and it's a 7-point Spartan lead. Addie Kermer with 15. And we get a Blue Valley timeout. It's a full one. We'll take it with them. How about this Spartan run on E-Town Sports Network? You're watching Spartan basketball. Back from a much-needed Blue Valley timeout, Emporia went on a 7-0 run. A game that was tied and back and forth within the blink of an eye as a 7-point Lady Spartan lead with 2:58 to go in the basketball game. We'll see what answers Blue Valley has. And Emporia trying to make noise out of the timeout, trying to eliminate the purpose of it, and Wooten drives in. And now they're going to push off on Kermer. Her first foul of the night. And Blue Valley will have it again. Into Wooten on the wing. And now Wooten takes a deep three. Couldn't get the crowd silencer. It was in and out. And Emporia going the other way with it. 2:35 to play. Kermer on the wing. Gets a screen. Shively peek over to Bennett. Bennett takes the screen and dribbles back up. Now to Witt. Gives off peek, swung Kermer. Kermer on the wing. Drives up Shively, and Emporia continuing to move it around, continuing to eat up precious time. If you're Blue Valley, now head coach Bruce Erickson for Blue Valley signals them to get up and start trying to put some pressure on Emporia with just short of 2 minutes to play. Emporia still with possession of it, holding on. And now Shively holds on to it. Blue Valley fans trying to urge their team to foul. Nothing yet. Minute 40, and now we get a Blue Valley foul. It'll be on Avery Bergeson. Still a couple fouls to give for Blue Valley. They're only at 2 on the quarter. And now we're going to get a Blue Valley timeout. 32nd one. We'll take it with them. And after that, the last 100 seconds of regulation in Emporia on E-Town Sports Network. Bennett will inbound in a 7-point game, one that was back and forth most of the way until an Emporia run that gave the Spartans this 7-point lead they hold on to right now. And now Emil Bennett wants a timeout. We'll keep it here, but Emporia trying to hold on to win the Glacier's Edge after taking second place last year on a buzzer beater from Seaman in the championship game here last year. Last win was the season before that, 2 seasons ago, in the 21-22 season. So we'll see if Emporia can bring the trophy back home after it went with Topeka Seaman last year. They've got a minute 31 to try and hold on to this 7-point lead and finish this one off at Spartan Gymnasium. Bennett into Kermer. Kermer kicks off Peak. Peak now. It's a foul on Lucy Kennedy with 1:24 to go. Blue Valley's third of the quarter. Bennett looking for the inbound, gets it in. Peak hands off Gutierrez, and a trap gets it out. Bennett. Poirier continuing to try and milk. Kermer in a trap. She gets it off Peak. Almost stolen. Peak held on. And the Whip brings it back. Right out to Kermer. And now inside. Peak open, and Poirier continuing to move it around. Blue Valley struggling to get a foul or something. Now they do. Wooten fouls. Wooten's third of the game. Important to note if Blue Valley can somehow make a comeback and force overtime. Kermer working on Prochnow. Emporia still has had the ball on this side of the court for a long time, and now we get the fifth Blue Valley foul of the quarter. That will send Emil Bennett to the free throw line. Bennett shoots 75% coming into the tournament from the free throw line. She's going to try to extend this lead even more for Emporia. And first one's in and out. Second one in and out as well. And now the ball will finally go to Blue Valley's side of the court. After a long Emporia possession to try and run this game out. Now a Prochnow three, no good. Peak comes up with it, kicks it out Shively, and she's fouled by Lucy Kennedy. And she'll go to line with 36-7. And Emporia kind of feel it now. Maybe the closing moments of a Glacier's Edge championship here at home in the 50th annual tournament. Shively's first good. She's a good free throw shooter, 83%. And that gets her on the board for the A as well. Second one in and out. DeWitt gets the offensive rebound for Emporia. And it stays with the Spartans. And now Kermer fouled. 53-45. Kermer will go to the line to just try and keep adding on and put more salt in the wound if you're Blue Valley. And in and out for Kermer. Free throw number 2 doesn't go either. And now Wooten driving, trying to find something, and she's fouled by the baseline. And Peak picks up her fourth foul. Now we get a full Blue Valley timeout. We'll take it with them. And then we'll bring you fourth quarter coverage when we come back. 23.5 seconds to go from Spartan Gymnasium. And we return from the Blue Valley timeout. It's an 8-point Lady Spartan lead. Blue Valley now, keep three, Wooten off the mark from the corner. Blue Valley holds on to it. DeWitt deflected the pass and it goes out of bounds. Staying with the Tigers. But a game that was just back and forth. But then it's been an 8-0 Emporia run. And Blue Valley has just stalled out offensively. Now Prochnow, her three off the mark. And ball rolling out, and it's Blue Valley basketball still with 7 to go. And now Emporia bring in a full new 5 consisting of Gutierrez, Herkins, Bennett, Zapata, and Pearson taking the full starting lineup out. And Taylor Cunningham will check in as well. And it'll also be Laura Williams rather than Zeta Pearson checking in. Now some confusion on the court. And now Gutierrez checks in for coming in. Gutierrez checks in. Some confusion on the subs for Emporia. Now we get a foul on the inbound. It's on Gutierrez, her first of the night. Emporia 7 seconds away. And now Wooten inbounds it off the back of Herfkins and tried to put it up herself. Now struggling to get a shot up, and we have a timeout call with 0.4 seconds to go. It's a full one as well. I guess we'll take a break, and then you'll see the final 0.4 seconds after the timeout on E-Town Sports Network. But yeah, 0.4 seconds to go. We got a timeout. We'll be right back. Back from a full timeout with just 0.4 seconds to go in an 8-point game. And there's the inbounds pass, and they don't even get a shot off from the timeout. But Emporia has done it. The Lady Spartans have brought the Glacier's Edge trophy back home to Emporia. It's a Glacier's Edge championship for the Lady Spartans. In this one, a game that was back and forth most of the way, but then a quick run, and Blue Valley did not score any points. And in the last couple of minutes of that fourth quarter, it's a Lady Spartan win 53-45 in the championship game of the Glacier's Edge. Leading the way for Emporia was Ryan Peak with 17. Addie Kermer and Lexi DeWitt both had 15. Emil Bennett had 2. Kyla Herfkins had 1. And Alexis Shively had 1. And so that does it. The celebration in the corner with the fight song. And it's a big Glacier's Edge win for Emporia, who is on a roll now with a tough schedule as well. Spartans have won 8 straight and improved to 10-1 on the season. But a big game overall for Emporia. And a reminder that the boys will play Manhattan just a little later after the JV game. That's at 4:30. So make sure to come back and tune in for that one when we come back to Spartan Gymnasium. But that does it from Emporia. We'll give you the trophy presentation and then sign off. I'll try. Addie Kermer wins the MVP of the tournament. And that's it from Emporia. We'll see you later tonight for the boys game versus Manhattan. But for right now, we'll sign off from Emporia. I'm Javen Arts.